This is the divine device. The fish pond. Do you see the ripples created by the fish? And this sunlight that gets reflected and cast onto the tree. Look at this. So here is my garden. And this is the scenery that I see every day. I wanted to show you my favorite tree. I call it Tree of Light, right behind me. One sunny day like this, when I came out on the terrace, in the middle of the garden, I saw the leaves of the tree twinkling and shimmering. It got me so excited. I was like, oh my God, I gotta start feeling this. I am obsessed with moving texture in nature in general, especially how light interacts with shifting elements like water and wind, creating ever-changing patterns. What makes this so interesting is that on the surface of the fish pond, the wind creates waves and the fish make tiny ripples. When the sunlight reflects off the water and is cast onto the tree, it transforms into ever-changing patterns of light ripples. I see this tree of light as a work of art, like a living sculpture or installation. First, I look at it in its entirety and get a glimpse of it. Then I look at it from different angles. Look at it closely, part by part. Paying attention to the details. Once I understand what the details are like, I zoom out and look at the whole picture again. Now I see how all the small parts are working together to create this one scene, and I start noticing something deeper. Then I take my time, really feeling it and experiencing it. I observe how the light moves, feel the pace of its ebbs and flows, explore the infinite shades of green, see how the wind moves the branches and the leaves, and how it twinkles the dappled sunlight, listen to the sound, smell the leaves, feel it on my skin. I just take my time, experiencing it in its entirety. Then I reflect on what I feel from this experience. What mesmerizes me is that first we are looking at physical things like a tree, leaves, and branches. Then our focus shifts to the movement of the light, the colors, something intangible. And then we start seeing something in these intangible things rather than the physical things, like blossoming flowers of light or waves of light moving across the sea of leaves. Or flow of energy moving through the veins of the tree. Or even love, even euphoria. It can be whatever that you can imagine. And if this is not art, what is it? So nowadays we hear about this immersive experience, or if you go see a movie, this Dolby Atmos 3D audio. If we think about this experience here in my garden, we have this wind coming from different directions, and I feel the warmth of the sunlight, the soothing wind, and the smell of the green leaves, and I see these mesmerizing light patterns on the leaves. This is very immersive, and it's completely 3D. Maybe I should start selling tickets, right? The craziest thing here is that this is just sunlight, wind, water, and the tree, and maybe fish. We don't need a technology like 100 projectors or 30 speakers. What we see here is that intricate, complex, seamless, yet beautiful interplay of nature. And it's always different, ever-changing, and it's completely effortless. This kind of thing's happening somewhere, but not many people notice this. I remember when I was at my favorite garden in Ubud, filming the moving light on the tropical plants along the side of a fish pond. Some people walked by and asked, "What are you doing?" I told them, "I'm filming the light on the plants. It's mesmerizing." They just nodded and walked away. When you slow down and become more present, paying attention to the details around you, you start to see something truly fascinating and artistic in nature. I love discovering things like this. For me, I see the nature as an artist, a playful one. I look at the nature the same way I look at a work of art. It allows me to see something deeper and uncovers what lies beneath its surface. If we look closely, we start noticing that there are so many works of nature happening in many different places. We are surrounded by museums of nature's artworks, and it's completely free. All it takes is time and attention. I love searching for these moments, discovering them and observing them. I think that is my obsession.